Senator Jay Costa. Senator, what stood out to you the most in the governor's speech today?
Well, I think what's important is the governor wants to continue to build upon the success we've had the last couple of years. He's put together a comprehensive, common sense approach to ensuring that we continue to have growth here in this Commonwealth and be able to make certain that folks have opportunities here. That's what's exciting to me, and that's what I heard in this budget address.
What's your top priority to get out of this budget this time around?
Well, certainly the education, maintaining our priorities with respect to investing in our kids over the course of the years, honoring the commitment we've made, but also looking at some of the other things that the governor talked about. Certainly making sure that, for example, the care that's provided to our elderly and our kids with respect to the child care, funding along those lines, looking at what's being done in other places along those lines. Those are some of the things that are important to us right away.
The governor proposed a flat rate for cyber charter schools. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think the Senate will revisit cyber charter law?
Well, I think we need to revisit the cyber charter law and the charter school law more broadly. But I do think that's going to result in conversations that are going to have to take place going forward. I'm confident that we can reach some consensus, as we have done in the past on this, as we did last year with respect to the cyber reimbursement. These are conversations that have to take place over the course of several weeks and months.
The governor had talked about two potential revenue generators, one being recreational marijuana, the other one taxing and regulating skills games. What do you think has the chance to pass in the Senate?
Well, I think there's been a lot of conversation about skill games, and I think the status quo, quite frankly, is simply unacceptable. We need to take steps to regulate it and tax it appropriately and go forward, and then use those resources for things that we need to talk about. Certainly, skill games have been linked to transit or transportation funding and other things as well. I think that's going to be a higher priority to get something done along those lines. I think there's a consensus to get something done in that space, more so than I can say with respect to recreational marijuana.
Senator Costa, thank you for joining us.